Hi everyone, I'm a named Babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Last episode we planned out a little bit of what our defenses were going to look like, and while we're doing some other things, we're just going to let people go ahead and build that this episode. The next thing that I really want to accomplish this episode though is I want to make sure that we're building our marine armor, assault rifles, sniper rifles, everything else to outfit our people, because we continue to take little damage every time we get raided, and it's just going to wear them down. The other thing I want to look into is, I know originally I had said I wanted to move this pen. If you haven't watched in a couple of episodes, that plan has actually changed. Instead of this pen being right here, it's actually going to be basically this entire space right here. That'll give them plenty of place to graze. That'll give them plenty of places for us to grow things like dandelions and all that kind of stuff. So that's something I'm going to work toward as well. The main thing that I want to try to accomplish, though, is I want to try to find somebody of the free path sometime over the next few episodes, hopefully, and convert everybody over to the free path ideologium. Right now, part of our issue is people are just very unhappy. So Crossley is about to be broken, and she's going to be part of the Wavian Creed. For now, that'll have to do. But as soon as we get somebody of the free path, we're going to convert Crossley over to the free path. Alright, let's get started on our goal. Oh, one other thing. I do want to look into... We have all this food, we have all these crops and everything, and I'm wondering if there's something that I can make that I haven't really looked at to make everybody happier. That's not just a drug. I don't want any addictions. I don't want anything like that. But what would be a drug that I could make? Not a drug. Something other than a drug. So let's take a look at our electric stove here. And there's the regular things. There's simple meals, fine meals, lavish meals. And so a lavish meal takes 10 meat, 10 vegetable. A fine meal takes 5 and 5. Alright, but a fine meal, what does that actually give us as a buff? You know, I'm not exactly even sure. So let's just make one and see what it does to make a lavish meal. That does seem a little bit much right now, but if I can't do it now, then when can I possibly do it? So let's just try one and see what happens. Can anybody cook it? Oh, looks like Martin will have to cook it when he gets back. I'm sure he's a level 8. He's almost back. Is he level 8? In cooking? If he's not, we'll be in trouble. He's level 11. Yeah, of course. Alright, so let's make one lavish meal. I just want to see what the buff is. And Daesh just ate, or was it Howie? Howie just ate a fine meal. That gave plus 5 bonus. I'm going to actually have him consume the lavish meal since he's always in a bad mood. Let's see. Okay, so a fine meal is plus 5, a lavish meal is plus 12. It seems kind of wasteful. But I am having trouble managing their moods a little bit here. So let's just take a quick look and see if that's something I want to do. They currently have the lavish food policy. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do, we're gonna keep like, I don't know how many. Lavish meals. We'll keep like 20 in stock. We'll do it until we have 20. And then we'll, when we have to do more, we'll make it. At 15, we'll do more. Okay. Hey, if that'll help my attitudes and moods that everybody has, that'll be really worth it. All right, we got the militars walking around with Tiffy. Gonna tell her to put them to charge. So they're all gonna recharge now. Actually pretty high, 94%. We have plenty of nutrition stockpile for these guys, so we're good there. He's making sandstone. Oh, okay. You've detected a hunting worksite nearby controlled by a fire home of Hoken. It now, remember what we learned. Okay, well this is red. If it was purple, that would mean that they were free path people. We're still going to attack it though, because it didn't follow. Last time there was some other faction that didn't match the red. So we are going to set out to get them at some point. Alright, we got to set our haulers up to bring in a lot of these chunks. Where are... I'm looking for sandstone. There's sandstone, okay. I'm just gonna like double click it, and I don't care if it's 1,000 chunks. I want to flag them. 198 chunks. One chunk is 20 blocks. One wall is 5. So one chunk is 4 walls. Think of it like that. So that we could technically make 800 walls right there. And we have 80, 115. Okay, not bad. Okay, so we're at 210-ish. Okay, so we need about 270 walls. So I can cancel a little bit of what I just did. That's fine. I'll just cancel that. The rest will make their way to this stockpile right here. Okay, great. We have a bunch of little chicks. Look at all of them. There's 32 chickens. Why is nobody set to like handle? Well, they are, okay. Alright, let's plan out a couple more things. Now that I'm thinking about this. Huh. Fluff is set to mining, but she's stuck with crafting right now. We definitely need a couple more people. We only have 6 people. Does make me want to like research more mechs because I could, you know, do other things like, you know, cooks and that sort of thing. Paramedics even, but it's kind of crazy. Alright, let's see here. So here's what's going on in my brain. So you know why I'm just clicking around crazy. This pen will make itself, so I'm not worried about that. We do have the little maze that I want to make for when people attack us. That's also going to happen on its own. What I'm thinking about is making some packaged survival meals. Because I do tend to have a couple of issues with food on these trips, and if I could just solve that problem, then I won't have to worry about it. I think here, too, by the way. Let me plan it out. I want to make some more crypto things. Where are they? Biosculpting things? Is that the biotech, maybe? No, not biotech. Am I missing it? It's a biosculpting pod. I don't know why I don't see it. Anyway, there's one right here. And I'm thinking I want to have one. So here's what I'm thinking about that. I want to have a spot where I could put biosculpting pods because I do, I want to keep people young, healthy, and all that. If they get hurt, I can replace things with bionic arms and bionic legs and all that kind of stuff, but I do want to keep them healthy. And also, the free path, they're individualists, so they really don't care if I have bionic parts or anything like that. Fieltism was the other one that I thought was like kind of okay. But I really want to go free path. So again, I want to just have some over here. I don't even know what that's going to look like with something like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I could fit 6 across if I really wanted to. And it'll be right here, so like I won't have to worry about it. They're going to need to access it, so I'll probably have to do like something like that actually. 1, 2. So this is just a placeholder for me. Okay. And then they have to be able to get into it, and this could be the wall, that could be a door. And then another wall. So walls here. And each of these should be separate rooms, I think. Actually, maybe they don't need to be. So we have door. This is hallway. So that's 4. And then we could back them up like this. This will be a hallway. And then if I really wanted to, I could just do something like hallway. No, I'm not going to be okay with that. You know it. Not that I'm necessarily making all of these, but this is just what I'm thinking about. Wall. Doorway, hall. Okay. Alright, that would be enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, because that's basically what I'm aiming to make my base able to accommodate is 12 people. I'm worried about when we get attacked. I'm worried about getting them in there for a quick healing session. Alright, so that's kind of a quick thing I just laid out. I'll deal with that later on, though. Okay, packaged survival meals kind of demands that I'm changing around my layout a little bit here. It's a little too tight. It's way too tight. The fridge is too tight. The freezer's too tight. So I need another cooler. I know I'm going to need that, and they got to work on that quickly. I already have a wall lamp, so we can uninstall that standing lamp. We're going to make a sandstone wall, let's say. How much do we want to extend the freezer? Maybe just 4. We'll do 4. I'm actually locking these doors real quick because I want to work on something here. I don't need to lock it, it's fine. I'm extending this armory. I'm making it a longer thing instead of this. These clothes I might move somewhere else. Clothing I might move. I move the clothing. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rooms and 12. So these are the 12 bedrooms I'm talking about right here. And here's the prison. Tiffy, have you worked your magic? Roughly 69% sure in raid ideology. Now she's only 68%. She has no psi focus right now. Let's relocate. Do we have cotton? Where's our cotton? 545. We have some about to be harvested. Pretty close. Yeah, we'll be good. I also decided a couple episodes ago that I just want all of this carpet to be blue. Just blue. It's fine. I think. What do you think? I'm going to make the carpet the same color for everybody. What color should I make the carpet? Blue's fine. And carpet takes 7, so it was 175 cloth per room. There we go. You know what? We might as well move this biosculpting pod, since we're not gonna... We're not gonna need it for a bit. Oh, the one thing I didn't do was make rooms for people if they get married. Should I fix that now? I should. Okay, that'll fix that. Why don't we do one room as Scarlet and see how that looks? It's been a while since we should have been cleaning up all their bedrooms a while back, because that will make them happier throughout the whole day, and I should have done this a while back. Alright, they're getting going there. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this to clean this up. Actually, we can deconstruct all of it. Making sure that we're keeping the base intact, though. That is something that I need to figure out. Make sure we're not messing up anything. You know what? Maybe I won't do that, because I know I'm going to use this for something. So let's be more smart, more strategic. I think I want to make this like the where we're going to keep all of our clothing. So I have a smelter. And I have some rules here of smelting metal from slag, smelting apparel, smelting apparel. I'm going to move those up a little bit. And hesitating a little bit because I want to put junk stuff here instead of having somebody come over here to then smelt it. Mechanoid missing part. What happened to you, buddy? Clean sweeper. Oh, you got attacked by a shambler. Well, isn't that yours, Fluff? Anybody else hurt? Oh, Lifter is. Alright, Fluff will now repair both of these. It costs just energy to repair them. Well, wait, you're still hurt, though. Alright, there we go. Where's the Lifter? The other one that was hurt. There we go. Alright, everybody's 100% now. I think what I'll do is continue what I was doing last time. And that's... in this, I want to have a certain amount of cloth, devil strand, steel, plasteel. I'm going to reduce the zone a little bit. Like that. That's going to be the zone. Then I'm going to make a new zone. And what were my rules? My rules were I want to smelt anything, any apparel that is tainted. That's number 1. And anything that was up to 50% hit points. Yeah. Because ultimately, once it's tainted, it's useless, and once it's like less than 50% or less, it's tattered, and they get mad about that. So there's no reason to keep it. So in this stock pile, I want to clear everything, and I want to do just apparel, I think, right? Yeah, can I smelt weapons? Oh, I can smelt a weapon too. I think I'm going to do kind of the same thing. I want to... Do weapons not get tainted? That's right, they don't. Okay. Anything up to 50%. They don't get tattered. So I don't think that that's going to be... That's not the rule I want to use, but they become less useful. And I don't want them breaking on me. So we'll say anything that's 30%. Or less. We would like to smelt. And whatever they comes out of that, drop it on the floor. Drop on floor. Let the lifters do their job. Just drop on floor. What else is there? Destroy weapon. Why would I want to destroy a weapon instead of smelting it? Oh, it's faster. Okay. I don't really think I want to... Oh, maybe I should. Smelt or destroy thing. would be at the bottom. And that's only if it's less than 30%. I guess this one bill actually is kind of doing what I'm doing up here. But for some reason I don't trust it. So I'll leave it down there like that. Alright, well that said, in the storage now, we want apparel, we want weapons. But I can't set... Oh, I can't set the percentage. Like I only want apparel that's less than 50%. I can't do that. Alright, so scratch that idea. That's fine. I'm just going to stretch this back. And that's fine. Oh, okay. I like the red. Yeah, I like the red. We'll keep it as red. What happened there? Okay. They're not really moving things very quickly. I wonder why. Where's my constructor? I have 2 constructoids. What are you guys even working on? Oh, here they are. They heard me. They heard me talking about them. Alrighty. Yeah, I like the red. We'll change to red. We'll make it red for everybody. Let's just take care of that. And they'll do that whenever they get a chance. Tiffy, why? What's going on with your psi focus? You're at 0%. You're not getting a chance to meditate, I think. Where's your bed? You're right here. Where's the meditation spot? I made you one, but you ran away from it. Deconstruct. So meditation spot for Tiffy. In fact, there is something about that in her bio somewhere. She likes to meditate at a certain kind of spot. Where is that here? Meditation focus types. Artistic. The types of meditation focus this person can use when meditating, a person can focus on an object to boost their psi focus gain. So one of the small sculptures I could put in there. Do we have any? We don't have any small art. Oh, the art bench lost its bills for some reason. Small sculpture. Large, undivided form. I only want to make it out of stone blocks. I'll do wood too. No. Do I want to do wood? Sure. But not steel. That's way too valuable for us. Fluff, can you make one quick? Because Frostly's the only one, and she's in jail right now because, you know. Wow, okay. I'd like to find a piece of art to put in her room. And I thought we had art in somebody's room here. Here it is. Savannah's room. You weren't really using it anyway, so let's put it in Tiffy's room. We're almost done researching something here. What is it? Uranium slug turret. Alright, a psychic drone. Alright, this is something that's gonna impact the mood of females. I want to move their stuff in the right way. So I'm prioritizing deconstructing this. She'll be able to do it very quickly. Oh, not as quick as I thought. That should reach that lamp. Okay. Uranium slug turret. Produce the armor-penetrating uranium slug turret. It fires uranium slugs which tear through plasteel like paper, but it's less effective at close range. What do we want to research next? I wish I could do waste pack atomizer, but I can't. What do I want to do? A minigun seems kind of crazy. You know, I'm looking for colonists, but I wonder if I could just, maybe somebody, you know, maybe two people in this particular town of Hope would be interested in one another. Let us make... Let's just make a Starship reactor. We're looking to do that anyway. So we'll work toward it. Okay, let's watch it happen for a minute. Why is Tiffy not meditating? Let me give her more meditation. Once I get this squared away, I want to go attack that little thing down there. And while we're there, we're going to attack this little complex that we've been waiting to attack for like 30 episodes. It's a marble tile. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it that I could lay down this floor. And they could just work on it. Alright. Martin, your bed, you need to move. Great, this all looks good. Okay. Let's make a little caravan. We're gonna take Tiffy, we have to, because she has all the militaries. We'll take Howie. And we'll take Martin. And Fluff. Do we want to take Fluff? We do. She has a sniper rifle. And she's a really good shot. So we'll leave Daesh and Howie and Savannah back here. We're gonna take 2 Muffalo. Which Muffalo are we leaving? Male. And female. Okay, good. Take the militars. We'll take some packaged survival meals, I guess. Lavish meals they want to take. Of course they do. See how quickly they suddenly want to take them? Okay. Why is Howie having a major break risk? What's your problem? Recreation deprived, tired, tortured artist, wielding a steel club. He doesn't like that. Well, what else do you know? Oh, you're a good shot. That's right. Well then, don't wield that. Grab this. Yeah, see, they don't like that we're slaughtering animals. But like, see, Savannah, she has a decent bedroom, so she has a +2. Yeah. What are we waiting for, guys? Come on, let's go. Everybody's done. Everybody's ready. Why do we have so many chickens? There they go. Finally. Finally. They take forever to form their caravans, and I really just don't know why. I'm probably doing something wrong. That's why. So we have so many chickens because there's 20 fertilized eggs in here. And I bet what was happening last time was we needed to cook for food. Now we're really good with food, so we don't have to cook and then not using those eggs. And they're actually hatching. Okay. Well, just wait till I get some sandstone. Alright, one thing I want to check. Lifters. I want to see what they're working on. Alright, they're hauling cloth and whatnot. Okay, that's fine. We'll name this, workshop supply closet. That's the name of that. This is the medicine. I'll actually just name it workshop supplies then. Diash is making kibble. Makes sense. I am actually going to remove rice from here. Because we don't need it anymore. We're doing well with hay. So rice is going to get moved somewhere else. Diash is playing the piano, and Savannah's playing the harp. Nice. Alright, they're almost here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see which faction they're in. Or what ideologian. Super Spiritism. Okay, so it does match the color like last time. So this is they have a recurve bow. They're unwaveringly loyal anyway. You can't do anything with that. Any turrets? I don't think so. Alright, we're okay there. We'll make the Militors going. In fact, you three go here. Okay. That was good. Thought there was another person around somewhere, so go check. You can claim the doors and then just open the doors instead. Tiffy's got to come a little closer because they can't operate on their own like that. I bet you one's in this long room right here. Nope. Okay. All right. So I guess there was only one. I thought there were going to be two enemies here. What does it say? It's one. Hunting works like one people instead of one person. One people. All right. Orders. Claim everything. That's marble. I don't really care about that so much right now. Okay. Now I assume, or at least I thought Martin was gonna butcher those animals. Oh, I gasp. You've detected a hunting worksite nearby controlled by Urkamro Pact. Those are my friends. But also, why is it that color? Oh wait, I'm thinking of Shalonla. Shalonla is the Free Path people. Alright, while they're doing that, let's see, is there anything crazy on this map that we would really want? I'm looking for compacted machinery. When you mine that, that becomes components. I'm also looking for steel too. Like this steel right here I'll probably do. Well, that meat we just butchered. Elephant tusk, I bet you that's something we could trade. Nice. Right after this, we'll leave him. Harbinger tree sprout. Those keep sprouting. I really don't care about them. Okie doke. Let's go to this town right next to us that we have never done. Take it all. Take the pemmican. 3,400 elephant meat. Can we really fit all that? Yeah, we did. That's a lot of meat. I'm gonna have to account for that back at Hope. Some Psychite tea. Oh, I saw that. I could make Psychite tea. Is that addictive? Yeah, it looks like it could be. A fragrant tea infused with leaves of the psychoid plant. Drinking it induces a subtle psychite euphoria. This tea is easy to produce at cooking facilities, but can produce psychite addiction if consumed too often. Alright. What's the addiction like? A chemical addiction to psychite. Long-term presence of psychite has caused neurological adaptations at the cellular level. I don't want to do that. Psychite tolerance. Alright, well at least we can see if we want to do this at some point, because it looks like it gives... Where is it? It doesn't say if there's a mood. Oh. I guess you don't feel pain as much? Alright, well, that's fine. We're taking elephant leather. Wow, 1,100. Some cloth. I'm actually thinking of let's swing by here real quick. No, you know what? Let's continue our plan. Nope. Let's go to our plan. Okay. Back to Hope. Let's see what's going on here. We're gonna have a whole bunch of chickens. Whole bunch of chicks. Just watch this. They're about to spawn. Or hatch. Hatches in 0. There they go. There they are. We have a problem. 54 chicken. Okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. We do need to make a proper pen. But that's fine for now. We know what's happening, so we're good. They're almost done making all the carpets. They're about to make it to this complex. Alright, now remember, this is a complex that we discovered in the first few episodes. What's that? Ancient giant wheel. Some other stuff. Nothing really significant. Alright, let's go. What do we have here, though? Ancient Mega Cannon Platform. It's not a threat, I don't think. I don't think any of this is a threat. I guess I shouldn't say that, huh? Give me 2 steel. Oh, it didn't give many. Okay, that's fine. Let's get in here. How we doing? They need some rest, it looks like. Martin's gonna break, so I'm gonna... he's gonna go do whatever he wants to do. Fluff is still okay. Tiffy needs to be okay, and she's alright. Howie's okay, too. I might release him, though, to go do whatever. I just took the draft off of them all to let them go eat and whatnot. Bulk goods trader from Shaloma. His mood is done. I do need to figure out that, you know, during these little excursions, how do I make them more comfortable? Like, he's tired. Okay, so you're tired. Okay, I understand. So let's make you a sleeping spot then. Can we do that? Is it furniture? Yeah, a sleeping spot. Here. Sleep right here, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's sleeping all the way up there. There is one thing I need to think about. Martin is always in a bad mood on these trips because he's a night owl. I need to maybe not have him be the one that comes along. Alright, at least they're sleeping here. When Tiffy wakes up, we're going to go ahead. Oh, Martin. Did I say to go in there, Martin? Martin. Let's go back out. We're going to disallow that. Because one of these rooms is going to have like a... something that's going to blow up and cause a big fire. For sure. Now what's going on back at Hope? We want somebody to... Let's see. Social is 3 for Daesh. 9 for Savannah. Savannah, go ahead and talk to Cat. Making deals in the middle of the night. 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's see. We have 1,000,000 chickens, guys. You want them? You have components, which we would like. But do you have anything else that we might want first? I mean, they kind of have some good stuff, but nothing that we really want. Just taking another look real quick. Make sure I'm not missing something. All right, so I want, in an ideal world, let's go down the list here. I want from them, hey, could we make chocolate? A delicious preparation of cocoa seeds ground together with sugar and vanilla. It fulfills the need for recreation, but it is not very nutritious. How do I make chocolate? I'll have to look into that. I want to sell you insect meat. I want from you components. Steel, all of it. Reinforced barrel, all that. Let's get 2 more books for the library. The Memoirs of Dean. Oh, there's a book called Hope. We have to get that one. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much all we have. So let's just go ahead and sell everything that we don't want to hold on to. Some of these things are very close to 50%, so we might as well get rid of that. All right, so far so good. All these standing lamps, I think we'll get rid of that too. All right, so we're short by 1,800. You sell this meat. We're coming back with a lot of meat. Yeah, let's sell all our meat. Why not? Well, we'll keep some. Where's the dye? I saw the dye. We could definitely sell that. That was part of our master plan to begin with, too. Remember that? We'll sell 230 of that. We'll sell some buffalo wool. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Oh, rhinoceros leather, camel hide, pigskin, light leather. Forgot about all that. Okay. So actually, we have way more money than we need. What else do we want to buy from them, that means? If that's the case, then I'll just hold on to some meat, I guess. Alright, we're going to clean them out. Great. Alright, let's time to wake up, everybody, pretty soon. Martin, you're in such a bad mood. I get it. But, like, you're always in a bad mood. Always. Chop down that tree. There. Here, you want some recreation? Here. Will you play the horseshoes? No. Alright, let's go in here, guys. I gotta draft you because I can't trust you. Cannot trust you. We're just gonna check out these rooms. What's that? Oil smear, dried blood, ancient crates. Whoa. A whole bunch of dead corpses. Great. Dried blood. Is that dried blood? Yep. Uh-oh. What's in here? Oh, here's the ancient terminal. Alright, I do feel the need to kind of keep somebody like around out here because I'm afraid that something's gonna go bad. We have to hack that, and I think intelligence matters. Pretty sure it does. Let's check out the intelligence of everybody. Martin's a 6, Fluff's a 5, Tiffy a 1, Howie a 5. Alright, so with the exception of Tiffy, they're all equal. And that's a good thing, actually, because Tiffy needs to be able to control these guys, these militars. So she's going to go in the center here. Fluff is going to go ahead and hack that terminal. Martin's going to stand in here with Tiffy. Howie's going to go over there to protect that. They're moving in here. This militar is going this way. Work their way up. There's the other terminal. Martin hack that terminal. Militar that way, militar this way. Something's gonna blow up, I know it. Oh, there's the other terminal. Alright, interesting. We're gonna definitely open these crates in a second, but first let's hack everything. Whoop. Didn't I say this? So why did that get damaged, though? Alright, so we have an issue. The issue is when that blows up, this room is going to get really hot. Let's claim everything. Martin did not get a chance to finish this hacking this terminal. Militor needs to run away. Martin, I want you to go through that wall if you can. Can you? Can you do that? Oh. Wow, that blast was a bigger blast than has ever happened in one of these scenarios here. Now, my hope is that they could put out this fire. Quickly. Martin's on fire. Wait, let me see. Am I getting... Oh, wait, there's a chem fuel puddle. This is a problem. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to beat this out. Let's see if we can. How quickly. No. It's not working. It's not working. Martin's down. He's just burnt, but he's down. Fluff's got to back out. Everybody out. We'll come back. Even if it burns everything to a crisp, I'd rather that happen and we just get out of here. The idea here is that Howie will be able to... Let me see. Who has the best construction? Fluff does with an 8. Okay, so Fluff, you have a mission. You're gonna go that way. You're gonna actually go like... I'm concerned you're not actually listening to where I'm telling you to go. You're gonna go that way. They actually designed this pretty well. Let's see how this goes. I need you to, yeah, deconstruct that. We're gonna get you. 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 We're trying. We're trying. We're trying. We're making this a medical bed. Howie is doing what he can. Just hold on. He's deconstructing that. I understand. I know. It hurts. Rescue Martin. Come on. There you go. Where's Fluff? She here yet? Come on, Fluff. You're taking forever. Howie. Howie. What are you doing? Get out. You just went into a room that's at 968 degrees. Okay, Fluff is healing. Martin's getting alright. Fluff needs to also tend to Howie. Alright, I don't want you guys doing anything. Once those things burn, then the temperature will go down. And you'll be able to, like, you know, be alright. Let's just do this, actually. Cut off these. If I do that, is that alright? Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, they're gonna be fine. Martin got burned, but he's fine. Alright, well that was a little bit crazy. The temperature's lowering. And we'll be alright. 290 degrees in that room still. But now we can actually walk around unimpeded. Caravan detected. Okay, so your caravan has been detected in 3.6 days. Reinforcing ancients will begin arriving in the area. All right, well I will do that shortly. I will get out of here. Don't you worry. Still a little too hot in there. Howie's on an insulting spree. Whatever, Howie. You do what you need to do. Insulting spree against Fluff. If that's what you really want to do, Howie, let's see if you... Will you stay stuck if I tell you not to open the door? Oh yeah, you don't care. You don't allow... You don't even respect it. Of course, Martin. I understand. Was hacking that terminal. Should be 25% done. Yep, there we go. 1 of 4 complete. Jeez, they just started fighting. Fluff, I think Fluff hurt him though. She always does. Do we not have medicine? I thought we did. Quest active. Mysterious complex booty. You've learned of an ancient complex nearby that is said to contain ancient treasure. You can break in to collect the loot inside. Be warned, these kinds of structures can contain a variety of threats. In addition, your activity at the complex might draw unwanted attention. Alright, so that one's right there. That's going to be the next step of what I was just doing here. Alright, so let's get this done and get out of here. Martin cannot walk. Okay, so then we got to really take care of Fluff. Combat supplier. Alright, I'm letting them rest for a second because they're not having fun. Distress signal. You've intercepted a distress signal from a nearby camp of Loten. That's there, okay. That's the Loten, that's these guys. If I help them, they might like me. But I'm still fine if they don't. Alright, is everybody fed? They're all sleeping. Let him sleep. But we do have to get out of here, guys. You know that, right? We can't just, like, stay here forever. Martin can't walk. I wonder why Howie's a bigger, better hacker. Same intelligence. Maybe the manipulation. Could be. Quest active. Mech cluster with a smoke spewer. A new quest has become active. It is called Mech cluster with a smoke spewer. A mechanoid cluster has landed not far from Hope. There's a smoke spewer machine there, belching smoke over the whole region, and there's a mech cluster. The mech cluster will remain until you send a team there to attack and destroy it. So it's right there. Now remember, last time we did this, Andra died. So we'll have to be very careful. I'd like to open up these hermetic crates. Fluff is throwing a tantrum. Okay, Martin, you're back up. Great. Tiffy, let's go. Open it up. What's in here? Chem fuel, and I can't tell. Let's see. And some silver. Alright, could be worse. What's wrong with these guys? Oh, they're self-charging. They're repairing. I hate that they're doing that. I wanted to remove this floor. Wait, how do I make it that they stop doing that? I don't know how to manage area. It's fine. They're doing what I want them to do anyway, so it's fine. He is a night owl. There they go. Aurora. A beautiful aurora is lighting up the sky. The undulating colors will boost the mood of anyone outside to see them. I forgot all about that. Reg has returned after helping Consul Espus at the Exodus Empire to set up a training ground. So what did he... Oh, that's right. Tiffy got +6 honor. Well, Reg, we've done some redesigning. We have 54 chickens. So there's that. Alright guys, deconstruct this so we can get out of here. You got like 30 seconds and then I'm leaving. See how quick you can be when we work together? Alright, that's enough. Let's get out of here. Steel. Steel's the priority. Even above cloth and all that, we can always grow that. Dikite tea. That's light, so I'll keep that. Am I missing something? All that meat we had, did it decompose? It may have rotted or something. That's fine. We have more. Okay. Carpets are a lot of work. Not really worth it. I mean, maybe it's worth it. What did it make the... Change the room to decent, slightly impressive. They're probably back any second. Are they going to make it? You got 2 hours to make it. Otherwise, you're sleeping outside. 1 more hour. Just cross that threshold and you're all right. I think they're good. Okay. They're back. Another 14 eggs. They're going to hatch in 1.7 days. A little bit confused about Tiffy. I saw her meditating. Oh, her psych focus is 21%. So where are her abilities? Why can't I use her ability? Oh. Well, no, not O. Why can't I have her do that thing that she's supposed to do on Brusley? Crossley's back up to 80%. We're really having a tough time breaking her. You know what? I'm going to release her, I think. Back to... She's part of the Babblers. So let's just release her back into our population. Because we're going to have to go through this all again. Whenever we get a free path person, we're going to have to go through all that again anyway. Almost done researching. $5,900 out of 6,000. Savannah took a break. Alright, that's fine. Tiffy's too busy. She's pruning this tree. Look at all that corn. Starship reactor has been researched. Not sure what else I really want to do, to be honest. Let's do some of this lower level tech, because I think we're gonna need some of it. Are we though? Maybe a security door, because that's something that's gonna be. No, we don't need that. Wake up production. That's right. I remember reading about this in case I needed to keep them awake. Let's research that for later on when we're building the spaceship. want to extend this kitchen. Tech print applied. Brain wiring. A tech print has been applied to the research project Brain Wiring. You've completed the project's tech print requirements. Your researchers can now begin researching how to actually use the technology. By applying the tech print, Tiffy gained 2,000 experience. Oh, I don't want her doing that. No, 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 no. Not you. Let's give that to Savannah or Daesh? Daesh. You can do the next one. For jump packs. Our primary ideology changed to the raid ideology because we let Crossley out. That's fine for now. I'll just manage through it. All right. A tech print has been applied. Jump packs. Your research could now begin researching how to use technology of jump packs. So we have unlocked jump packs and brain wiring. So brain wiring, jump pack. Okay. A single-person burst rocket for short-range flight with its integrated harness and guidance assistant. The jump pack allows anyone to leap long distances at high speed, even over obstacles. It must be recharged after several uses. It's a lot of materials. Not too crazy, but a good amount. I do want to think about researching it, though. Let's research that. Now only? It says tech prints are available from these factions via Trade and Quest, Shalom, Lagu, Oink, or X's Empire. I need one for Waste Pack Atomizer. Come on, Fluff, just get this room done. Just notice there's no way to get back into the base when you're in this room. You have to go through the freezer, which I do not want. I'm going to get rid of this door, actually. Okay, we're now back to having a freezer. Perfect. And that's that. I can let these guys do the rest. Okay. I think I want this door closed, maybe? Or... I'm gonna have to change where the door is here. I'll probably have 2 doors. That one's fine for now. I want sterile tiles, and then we have to redo whatever else in here with shelves and whatnot. But this room is a steady 26 degrees, which is perfect. Okay. So we researched that free auto pistol. Which is this. Well, the carpet's almost done. Are they both doing sandstone? Because that's what I want. There's a plate. I need sandstone. Why? Lifters, what are you doing? We talked about this, didn't we? That's slate. Slate. No, I need sandstone. It's flagged. The lifters must just be too busy. Let's see what the lifters are up to. Charging. Are both of them charging? One of them is. This one's holding. Yeah, they're a little too busy. That's okay. They'll get caught up. Now, Fluff. One of the priorities is to get her to level 8 crafting. She's almost to 7. Rusty's going crazy with these little art sculptures, I think, actually. There's one. Oh yeah, she made a small sculpture. You should put that in your room first. Rossley. Where do you even sleep anymore? Great. Yeah, we're a little behind on haulers. We're behind. I think I've bogged them down a little bit much, so I'm just gonna kind of let them catch up. Exotic goods trader is a ship. If you give him a call. They have a good amount of money. Do they have anything we want? That's the question. A psychic shock lance. A limited use psychic effector. It shocks the target's mind with chaotic images, blocking coherent perception and dropping them into a state of psychic shock. There is a risk of brain damage. So this is the thing we want to be able to capture a free path person. We're also going to take all the gold that they have, I think. No, I don't care about that. Archotech arm. That seems important, but I am going to just leave it alone for now. Is there anything else we want from them? Advanced components. Regular components. Yep, that sounds good. But they really don't want anything else of ours. I can give them some pigs. I actually think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I just need to keep one. Oh, they're all pregnant. They're all pregnant. Oh, here's 4 sows right here. There's a pig. Couple of calves. Couple of piglets. They're too small. I'll sell some chicks. I don't need them all, and they're kind of getting in the way right now, so they'll reproduce very quickly, as we see. I'll keep the hens. Yep. Spending a little too much money here. I have to, yeah, I have to pull back on what I'm trying to buy. I won't buy the advanced components. I'll sell some cows, that's fine. What else? Muffalo? Nope, we got a pregnant one. We'll sell one of them. That's not pregnant. Good exchange. I'd love if the lifters made their way out here to get these chunks. Okay. So Howie sleeping in a slightly impressive room gets a +3 mood. Fluff in a somewhat impressive room gets nothing. Why? Tiffy in a decent room gets a +2. . where are we going to pull this leather? It should be going in there. Steel's got to move. We got to move steel somewhere. Steel's got to go in here. That's it. I didn't want to do that, but it's going to have to. Steel, you're getting kicked out. Yeah, so now that's going to cause a lifter to get preoccupied with that. But that's fine. That's what they're there for. Great. So we have 88 components, so we're doing really well with that. We made a lot of headway with that. This bedroom conversion was really important because now they all get at least a +2 buff. I'm having them eat lavish meals. It's a +12 buff. It's almost like we need more lifters. What do we have? We have 2 Agrahans, 2 Clean Sweepers, 2 Constructoids. Actually, we have 3 Clean Sweepers. I don't need 3 Clean Sweepers. Wait a second here. Tiffy has 2 groups. Tiffy has 5 Militars, a Clean Sweeper, and a Constructoid. I'm okay with the extra Constructoid, but I want to get rid of this Clean Sweeper. Let's make 1 lifter. Wait, how's it saying she doesn't have enough bandwidth? She doesn't have enough bandwidth. Alright, that's fine. I guess I should have just kept that one. How was she over bandwidth though? How did that work? Oh well, messed up doing that, actually. Because I had another Clean Sweeper that I didn't need to get rid of. Persona Core Offer. Gray of her camera pack contacts you with an offer of information. The location of Persona Core, which you'll need in order to build a spaceship. They inform you that this item is quite rare, and usually its owners have it under heavy guard. Call them with your comms console if you're interested. Don't I have a Persona thing already? Where? I felt like we did have one. Did we not have a core? There it is. Tech Prof sub persona core. But this is a sub persona core. Does that matter? And who called me? Oh no. Who was the one that called me? Was it Shaloma? Or Urkamro Pact? I think it was Urkamro Pact. Let's call him and see. Oh, there we go. Request the location of Persona Core. Not only does it cost 1500 silver, but I need 40 goodwill, which I do not have. Okay. These constructoids were really had a lot of work to do with the sterile pile. Bulk goods trader from Urkamro Pact. Good. Wait a second. Tiffy has a bandwidth of 7, and she has 5 militaries and 1 constructoid. So why can't she make another one? It says bandwidth 7. Mech gestation bandwidth. What do you mean? I only have 6. What are we doing? Oh, look. It says worker Tiffy. How do I change that? There we go. Now she can make one. Great, now she's gestating a lifter. Perfect, we need it. Okay, Fluff is making a whole bunch of stuff here. Great. I need somebody to get rid of that wall. That's where we're going to put our clothing. We could do it like that, though, I guess. We'll just do apparel. All apparel. Not tainted. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Alright, let's see what this guy wants. What do you have for us? Anything? No, nothing great. But that's okay. Because I want to sell things to you. I want to sell you a couple of sculptures. What else do I want to sell you? Elephant leather? Yeah. Great. Alright, we made a lot of progress, a lot of headway. We have redesigned a couple of rooms here. We're way more efficient when it comes to that. We need more sandstone chunks to finish our wall. Once we get that going, it's going to be super fast. We raided 2 different places. We built all of this, and now people are a little bit happier. Lavish meals are a thing. Our freezer got a little bit bigger. A lot bigger, actually, like probably 30%. No, probably 50% bigger. And that's going to really help. We got to get some of this stuff inside because it's starting to rot, and that's deterioration is not a good thing. Yeah, so Crossley has been released back. She is busily making some sculptures. We had about 54 chickens, but we sold some of them. And we definitely researched a whole bunch too. We're about to finish researching jump packs. And we're going to make one of those as quickly as we can. So let's see. Jump packs are officially researched. Great. Okay. We also bought something really important. I'm looking for it right now to make sure we have it somewhere safe. Where did it go? I don't know. Let's see here. We're missing sandstone blocks. Okay. Got it. Where is it? It was a psychic shock lance. I mean, it would be a weapon. Is this it? There it is. This is what we need to stun somebody. Okay, I need this room completed. So that way we don't have any issues with this stuff being outdoors. Go and double check that. Okay, this room is now indoors. And that means everything is safe that's in here. We need to clean it up a little bit, but it's all good. Quest available. The Blank Animals. Caravans of Shalona are being harassed by a pack of 14 man-hunting cougars. Cave wants your help to draw the beasts away from the caravans. The cougars will arrive at Hope 12 hours after you accept. Wow, if I actually do this, there's a lot of good rewards here. We need to figure out what we're going to do with this. But that's going to be a decision for next episode. Join me next time when we figure out if we're going to accept this really risky attack to get a Psi-Link Neuroformer, which will upgrade Tiffy's Psi level. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.